right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what time it is, man. If you like the video, subscribe for more daily 2K content, and let's get right into it. NBA 2K26, man. Listen, man, we got some people out there sounding off. We had our very first event, the Midway event. And I think it was very eye-opening for a lot of people, not only in terms of how absolutely sweaty the event was, but I mean, if you've been playing Proving Grounds and stuff like that, not even Proving Grounds, you've been playing theater, you already know what time it is. And that, man, theater is literally the stage, which is ironic because the theater takes place on a stage. But I think there was a little joke, a little tongue-in-cheek joke with them guys, man. But hey, that ain't what we're here to talk about. What we are here to talk about is how the community feels about the game after the event, man. And we're gonna do that all in 1 second, man, with my guy Hollywood Nino's gameplay in the background. But before we get started, make sure y'all like the video and comment y'all thoughts down below, because just like me, the crew is also going to the moon. Hey, if nobody told y'all this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of y'all, man. Big shout out to y'all, man, for wishing that fellow, DJ a whole lot of love, whole lot of support, man. Found out a lot about a lot of people that like I said, I knew a lot of guys had the CDL. I knew a lot of guys had HVAC. I knew a lot of guys were welders. And like they said, man, you can secure through trade. You can, if school is not for you, just 4 years of college is not for you, you can still secure a very high paying future through trade. And I'm a big advocate of that, man. But hey, like I said, big hit that like button, and for DJ one more time, big W for DJ, man. Hey, but listen, man, we just gonna get right into it. Money on the floor. Let's get straight to it. Like we said, we had the very first event on yesterday. Woo, get on that rim. Look, had the very first event yesterday. My guy Quavo, he out there making bills or what have you. People out there selling him left and right, or they would get on, and when he get a good spark, it's like they gotta get get him, Nino. After they would have a good game or something like that, they just leave him out there on the island or whatever. So, hey, big shout out to Quavo. He's been a whole lot of entertainment for all of us over the last couple of days, man. And like he said, man, this is what he say, man. Not gonna lie, this is why he does it. Not gonna lie, I love NBA 2K26, best 2K since 2K20, in my opinion. I agree with that. Game is fun, bro. Real stuff. Not gonna lie about it, man. The game is actually fun, and it's fun to me, and I'm having a ball. But like we said, two things can be true. It's fun, but I think the more and more we play it, the more we realize, like the more the issues become apparent. And we're gonna talk about a lot of these issues. One of the issues that they're talking about that some people have an issue with, but we really don't care about, is what Downward was saying. We feel like some people have an issue with it. People like me, Downwork, and other people, we don't have an issue with it. I will tell you where I do have an issue with it, at the end of it. But he says, I just find it comical that this is the 2K people are talking about that requires skill and want and what has an advantage. Dudes don't even know the rhythm shooting boost was removed this year. Level the playing field, yet they still find something to cry about. This is the easiest shooting 2K of all time. Exactly. It doesn't matter what you use to shoot. Please shut the f up. Shut the f up, like Hard 8 says, and enjoy the game. Shooting with the button, shooting with the stick, both are very easy. You're not special because you do one or the other. Give it up. And like you said, man, I do agree with that, man. On that, I agree with that sentiment. And then we got my man, he's saying it's the 2K league, it's the 2K leagues. There's no 2K league anymore, but it's the leagues banning rhythm shooting, height restrictions, etc. They never want to adapt and accept different play styles. And the other thing is, though, I will tell you one thing: you do have a small advantage with the stick only when you're out of adrenaline. Like somebody bumped you all to high heaven and you're out of adrenaline, and you don't have any stamina left, and we just back up off. If you shoot it with the stick, you have a much better chance of making it. That's the only thing I would say, because I never see anybody when they get popped. Actually, I lied, because we did play a few people yesterday, and we was like, yo, he out of stamina, man. He can't shoot that. And then they shoot, and it was with the button or with the stick. But I do feel like you can shoot better with the stick when you're at low stamina, or those guys are just cheating. I don't know which one it is, but hey, it is what it is. Up next, hey, we had the Midway event. Speaking of the Midway event, this is what Hankity Tanky says, man. He says, I'm ranked top 20 in the Midway event. with 30 hours left, and I'm playing, and I'm going to give up because it's just impossible to get the 1.8 million points. Well, you think that's why 2K did it. He says, I don't know what 2K was thinking. They were thinking they don't want you to get it. It's just like a carrot and the stick, or the rabbit. You put the stick in front of the donkey, and he walks toward it, and he doesn't realize that he's never getting any closer, but unless the donkey can do math like we did. But he said, I don't know what 2K was thinking with this 3-day long event that gives 4,000 to 5,000 points per game, and you need 1.8 million, to get the reward. I've played 20 hours straight and still cannot win this event because it requires you to play nonstop for 3 days straight. Absolutely, man. And there's no winning of the event, my brother. You just win whatever it is at the end, man. And so boom, this is what you get. This is what he was saying, man. He's played all this time. U-Bots is literally the closest one with 1.3 million points or what have you. And yeah, this is what you get. So 1.8 million points, it will get you to, I just wanted the backpack, bruh. I wanted the backpack and the top hat. That's all I wanted, man. The unlimited dunks would have been nice, but I just wanted the backpack and the top hat. And you can't get that unless you get to, like, you have to put a ridiculous amount of time into this joint. Me and T, we actually talked about it, and we was like, bro, we can't get there because we literally said, we did the math, and it's gonna take over 400 games to get there, because you're getting about 4,000 points per game, and it's gonna take at least 400 games to get there. And then Jabrizz Fourth, he actually did the math on this thing, man, and he just said, I just did some math, 1.8 million points, 5K per game, and that's being generous because you're really gonna get 4,000 on average. You'll get 4,000, but that's 360 games, 10-minute average, 3,600 minutes. 360 games times 10 minutes average is 3,600 minutes. Okay, cool. And then 3,600 minutes divided by 60 is 60 hours. Now, I would say 6 to 7 minutes per game, but you do have to get into the next game. So you probably are going to be averaging about 10 minutes a game. He says, I know some can get it done quicker, but you'd have to sleep in those 60 hours. And hey, that's what he's saying, man. That's kind of the same thing that we came to. And then we had Root, and he had a similar assessment. 1.8 million requires you to play 360 games, and that's at an A+. 400 games with an A, and that's what we came to. 450 games with an A-, and all within 55 hours. You gotta win every game. Nice. And that's the thing that they don't tell you. And that's what I was saying on yesterday when Power was saying, like, people are gonna be able to get there without, some people will get there with less resistance. And I was like, bruh, there's no way that you're going to win 400 games in 60 hours and you're not a red plate. It's not gonna happen, man. So nobody's gonna have an advantage in that. Everybody's gonna be on the same level in that. You may start a black plate, but even the time that it would take you to go D-rank and go get a black plate and keep doing that, like, you can keep finding a black plate to play with or something like that, but you're not gonna get there, bro. It's just not. You yourself are gonna be a red, but it is what it is. And then at that point, you're cheating, so it doesn't matter. Up next, we got Downwork just again. He just said, I just saw somebody say rhythm shooting is the equivalent of using the Zen. I mean, the 2K community is just filled with the brightest individuals. Of course it is, man. These are the same individuals, Downwork, that said they wanted no RNG in shooting and they wanted a pure green window. And I told people, if you mix those two things, it's going to make the easiest shooting 2K of all time. Actually, on an episode of a podcast that we had 2 years ago, because I just had moved into this house, and I was talking to Brute them, and they were saying, they wanted to stop, not them, but we talked about how people were saying they wanted to stop moving the green window and stop doing that. And I said, bro, I'm telling you, if they put a stagnant green window there and it's a pure green window, I can hit that almost every time. I promise you I could. And then, it was like, nah, because, this and that, and it's going to be mitigating factors. And now we see exactly what's happening. People can hit that almost every time. That's too easy. Hey, I don't even want to play no more. I don't want to play no more. Y'all say we're moving from this from, man, because I'm back, man. But anyway, look, check it out. Then Josh said, hey, I enjoy Proving Grounds the most in NBA 2K26. The theater is just toxic sweat lords. They're just running left and right, and they're fading. The rec, you can't get a game. The park is good, but the sliders are too easy. I agree with that. Stage, I don't know. starting 5, bunch of cheaters, and Pro-Am probably good, but you have to have a full team. And yeah, he said Rick sliders feel like they're on rookie too. It's not on rookie, it's actually on what I like to refer to as extra rookie. The entire game is. Let's stop trying to put delineation between the game types. Every game type in this bitch is on extra rookie. But hey, you don't have to take my, it just is what it is, man. It's way too easy on every game type. And we know that every time they introduce an event, that 2 things happen. We get a whole bunch of lag, and then the sliders get messed up. And Chalk is here to talk about that, and he's just saying this is what they're saying. They really tweaked the game speed, and I told y'all this yesterday that the game seemed less explosive. As a person that has been playing Lock all year, I see when somebody else is, I can tell the moves that when people look out, like he's not coming out of that mood the same way he was yesterday. But you don't have to take my word for it. Let's take the buzzwords of the invincible Chalk, because he's gonna use max buzzwords on this one. Let's get it.
This quick side by side to show the differences in speed before and after the update. Before the patch, dribbling and bursts were fast, sharp, and explosive. And now after the patch, it's way slower and less responsive. And yet they're trying to act like we're crazy for nothing. If you don't believe that there's a change, you can see it right here on the screen. The speed has been toned down, whether they admit it or not. Genuinely don't think that they even realize that they've done something. Made this quick.
And they may not have, man, but listen to Chalk once again. Chalk with maximum buzzwords. You gotta clap it up for Chalk, man. Chalk is what we like to refer to as a cerebral assassin. He takes you out mentally but the things that he does, it's always calculated. It ain't nothing that Chalk does that ain't calculated. Y'all can believe that. If you don't believe it, you're bugging. Everything he does is calculated. And so like we said, like crisp, what he said, fast, crisp, and explosive. Yeah, I mean, it was just a nice speed boost. But you have to describe it that way, and then you come back and describe it as slow and sluggish. But you're right, he's not wrong on that. But the thing that I think that is the issue is, it could just be, like we said, every single time, like you said, I genuinely don't think that they realize that they've done anything. But bro, every single time they introduce an event, this happens in the game, and it's been happening since we created the modular system in 2K. Like, instead of the event being off to the side, it's like injected into the game, and so it always does that, which I thought they were going to be able to mitigate that some by putting the theater in the game, and that will be kind of like testing events, but I guess I was wrong. Up next, hey, we got that boy Nade, and Nade has something to say, man. And guess what? I ain't editing shit. Go ahead and talk to him, Nade.
I don't know how much longer I'll be able to play this fucking game for. NBA 2K26. The worst defense I've ever seen in any 2K in history. This shit is outrageous. There's no contest anywhere. They could be in your face. Green. Doesn't matter, bro. This shit is ass. This shit is rattling, dog. It's a pure offensive game, dog. If 50% of the product is fucking terrible, then what is it? What does it make it? Fucking ass.
Hey, I can't even get mad at that, man. Y'all let me know though, but hey, listen, 2 things can be true. It's ass, but it is fun. I'm gonna tell you that right there. And then and then if you wanna know why Nade is saying that, let's just look and see why he's saying it. Here we go right here. Imagining losing like this.
Rush no threes, please.
Rush is crazy.
Go,
Edward, get the 7'4". Get the 7'4", Edward.
There's 2 7'4s. There's 2 7'4s.
There's 2 7'4s.
Board, Edward, get the board! What the fuck? I'm done! I'm getting the fuck out the game! Get the game! I'm done with the game! I'm just...
Tommy Citizen, get the fuck
out of here! Look at this, bro.
It's 2.
Look.
Board.
Boom, both of them jumped at him. They said, find the 7'4". There's 2 of them. They found him. They jumped.
Board, Edward,
and they pretty much said that, is it this one right here?
It doesn't matter what you think.
It didn't matter, bro. It just did not. And like I said, I definitely understand the frustration on that, because it's like you're doing stuff like that, and then like we said, you're gonna see stuff like this with 2-Tac right here too. And yeah, 100% smothered from half court. Imagine that you're the guy playing defense. You're already having a hard enough time playing against 2-Tac, and then he hits that on you from half court, like we said. But those right there, I will say that 100% smothered shots going in are few and far between. Uncle Demi weighed in on what Nate was saying, and he just says this is the NBA 2K contest system. This is how they treat it. This is what you are at 7'4". This is what you are at 7 foot. that is just absolutely the end. But hey, like we said though, I feel you on that, Demi. But you was just saying the other day, brother, you're like, don't change nothing. Let's keep it popping like it is, man. You know, let people do what they got, man. And then look, we even got the same thing. We got something similar right here. Like like we said, the contestants, it is egregious. It just is what it is. And like I don't know what we can say about it. Right here, boom, he's right there, and then we'll say he got crabbed or whatever, but he's right there. It's like he got crabbed, bro. He's right there on that, and he's taller than him. That should have been a block or something. But hey, I feel it. It's never been like that in any other 2K. So the crab, when you get crabbed, you just get crabbed, bro. You just done, man. Up next, that boy Joe with 2K says, I dropped 40 with a 6'5" with the 99 3-pointer, and it's like, wow, nice vid, bro. And then I dropped 40 with a 6'8" slasher with blur that takes the entire dump meter. Wow, that's nice, bro. I dropped 40 with the stretch. Holy freak, dog. This you think you're so cool. This is how they say it.
Holy dog, you think you're so cool. This shit's sad. It needs to be patched. And more.
That's what he's saying. There's so much OP stuff in the game, and we're fixated on one thing. Again, I wouldn't mind if there was some type of patch to contest the 7'4" contest, but dang, dog, there's so much OP stuff in the game. That's true, but we can mitigate those other two. Like you said, the 99 3-pointer, you can get there, you can contest things, and you can be there. And then with the blur, I can just call timeout, or you can just foul the person and they'll lose it. There's nothing you can do to a 7'4". It ain't nothing. And Kang Dooms, he's just telling us he's agreeing with that, man. He said, man, so I finally got clips of my anti 7'4" build, a 6'9" with 99 block, 89 vert. He said this is the conclusion he came to, that the 7'4" is just simply Thanos in this 2K. I did get some stops and some contests, but the 7'4", you know, they just shoot. More or less what he's saying is that he was doing stuff, but he doesn't feel like it was him that was actually stopping it or what have you. And so he's just showing right here, one of the contests right here, and this is just one of the worst ones that he said. This is one of the most egregious right here. The fact that with 90, this dude is sitting on his haunches right now looking up at Kane Dooms. The fact that he only got a 20% contest out of that with the 99 block is absolutely insane. And that is the ceiling that Mike Wong is talking about. You can only get a 20% contest, and as we know, this is the easiest shooting 2K of all time, so you can shoot right through a 20% contest, to the point where some 7'4s are out there, they can't shoot wide open. They have to have you in their face and jumping for them to hit. Perhaps it's the script that they have, man. But hey, that boy Bauer, first of all, he said, I done joined the dark side, and the dark side was this right here, man. Look at this Bauer, 151 points. Bauer is a very good player. You telling me that it ain't something up with that, man? Yeah, it's something up with that Bauer shit, man. He's a very good player, man. He put on a 7'4". That's all he did. He didn't change his play style. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. You'll see Bauer running point on some of the black market teams sometimes. He didn't do anything other than put on a 7'4". And then look at this right here. He said 1v9 with the 7'4". But hey, nothing. Look at that, 1v9. Bro, he can't even see himself as he raises up. Look, he's there. Everybody's there. Everybody's jumping. You can't see him as he raises up. The only thing he had to do is key in on his hands and flick it up right there. Look at the flick of the wrist. Hey, did he have take when he had it? No, he was not in take. As you can see here, he doesn't have take. And he just shot it over the entire team. But hey, like we said, that's the part of the 7'4" that's the issue. It's not the fact that they're good or they're a little too good, as people want to try to spin it. It's just the fact that there's nothing that you can do about it. Even to the point right here, JP Cap-a-Lot in the stage. This is one of the best players in stage history. JP Cap-a-Lot is saying, bruh, you got to do something about this. He's using it. This is JP Cap-a-Lot using it, saying, hey, y'all gonna have to do something about this because I can't be stopped. This is looking like Miami in 2K22 when he was carrying when he was out there carrying, it was like I don't know who it was. Was it U-Bots in Miami? It was Miami, and they was carrying not elite shooter, man. And then, you know, and the reason that we know that because he went and played with the other team, and then they won too. But this is JP Capalot just saying, bro, come on, man, something got to be done about this, man. If something does have to be done, like he's just showing him just taking the ball and unintelligently shooting the ball over everybody. And he said, don't nerf 7'4s, man. That's what it is, man. But hey, listen. The other thing is, a lot of people hadn't found out about this right here, but the 7'4s pro touring up the court. Like, what are we gonna do? You already can't get a bump on them. You already can't get the ball from them. Like, what we gonna do, bro? Hey, I'm just gonna make me one because it's fun. Because I already got a dude on my team that's 7'4. Hey, and that's what y'all about to be seeing right there. Smurf gonna come out there and he gonna tell you that, and then he gonna say, "Thank you coming out. God bless and good night." And after that 7'4 hits that shot on you, this is how they be talking. This the part that's the worst.
Keep talking! Keep talking! Keep talking! Keep talking!
That's the problem right there. They get in that chat, they gonna get on that mic, you hear that on PlayStation, you hear that, and then they just start talking, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Are the 7'4s overpowered? Are they taking over the whole city? Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We don't really care. Like as for me and mine, if you believe that they are not, but we just gonna keep playing the game because
We do not care.
Because like I said, the game can be fun, and if you don't take it too seriously, then you understand it. But I do also understand how it can get very, very irritating to you just to continuously play against them, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Eazy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ. Godspeed.